Hello, my name is Craig. This is the first video for the Second Opinions CSV, and this opinion is due to the Virginia elections that happened on November 5th. And I just want to say first, I'm disappointed. The elections went to the Democrats, and so now the governor is a Democrat, and the delegates have a majority. And so now they can pass whatever they want to pass. And the disappointment is in things concerning First Amendment, Second Amendment, particularly in the type of constitutional weapons we, as Virginians, are able to hold. And who knows what else that's going to dip into. They're already talking about limiting or restricting assault weapons. And so hopefully patriots who believe in the Second Amendment and our freedoms don't have to move out of the state to be able to hold on to their weapons that are constitutionally theirs. So what happened in this election? I think that the Democrats are aligned. They don't care who is running. Because Democrat is behind the name, they will vote for them. What happened? Why did the Republicans lose the majority? Because the divide between Republicans and Libertarians is so great that it left the Democrat Party to hold on to majority. I think the biggest problem is people do not realize that we are in a two-party system, and it's sad, and it shouldn't be that way, but that's what the case is. We are a two-party system, basically, Republicans, Democrats, and so many libertarians will not bring themselves to vote for a Republican, and then there are other Republican conservatives, which I consider myself conservative, not Republican, who won't vote for the Republican if they are not conservative enough. And so what happened is many people voted Libertarian and not for the Republican in, and because there was a divide, the Democrats won. And so what needs to happen is Libertarians need to register as Republicans and vote in the Republican primaries and elect people to run in the Republican Party that are more libertarian. Otherwise, Democrats are going to win. And I know libertarians don't want to hear that. I understand the reasons why. But it's not a three-party system. And there is not an even three-party voting. So if libertarians choose to keep voting libertarian and super conservative Republicans either don't vote or vote libertarian, we will not elect Republicans to battle against the Democrats. And the Democrats are aligned. They're just more aligned than we are. They're more aligned than the Christians. They're more aligned than the conservatives. They're more aligned than the libertarians. And so libertarians need to just stop holding on to whatever it is they think they're doing, and they need to register as Republicans and vote in the Republican primaries for libertarian candidates. Many Republicans are voting for the most conservative, most freedom Republican candidates. And if the Libertarians jump in, we will change the Republican Party. And Republicans that are way more conservative and have more libertarian views will be elected into office, and then more people will be willing to vote for those Republicans. And until that can happen, we will be screwed in this state and in many other states because the Republican, Libertarian parties will be split, and they will be taking up votes, and the Democrats will be aligned. And that is the biggest problem for the Republicans and the Libertarians and the Conservatives is zero alignment, and the Democrats are all in. They don't care who is running. They will vote for them if there is a D next to their name. And so that's my concern. I hope that's not the case for the 2020 elections. I hope people can pull together and conservatives, Republicans, and libertarians recognize that Trump, his policies, and the people backing him are the best bet for this country, and they need to stop with their little petty discrepancies and pull together and understand that, listen, if you are for life of the unborn, security of the borders, good immigration policies, but not letting just anybody in, if you are for your constitutional rights, specifically the Second Amendment and the First Amendment, if you are for religious freedom, you need to put aside the sometimes off-putting rhetoric of Trump, because it can be, and vote for the policies, right? Biblically, I forget exactly the book and even the people involved. There's a story of the son who says, "I will not work the fields," and then comes back and does, and the son that says, "I will work the fields," and goes away and doesn't. And who does God reward? And who is right in that? It's the one who said they won't and they come back and do. And Trump is that guy. He's the bad talker, but his policies are good, and they back up both the conservative, the Christian, and the policies that best suit a capitalist republic type government. And we need to get on board. I know he's not the best candidate, particularly in his tweets and speech for the job, but as far as policy and doing what's best for the country goes, he is all in. And so we need to back that. We need to get in. We need to vote in the elections to put in people that we want running. If you keep separating out on the conservative side, libertarian and Republican, we're never going to beat the mass that's jumping behind any Democrat that runs. And so we need to come together and put people in place to be elected as good conservative, capitalist, low government, the people are in charge type politicians. Yeah. And so I just pray that what happened in Virginia can be off-put or slowed down or set back, that they do not get to implement the policies that they want to, like abortions on demand, infanticide, gun control, getting rid of our First Amendment or Second Amendment rights to hold what weapons we want. I do not want to have to move out of the state because of those reasons. It looks like that may be what is happening. So yeah, just think beyond the party I'm aligned with, and think about changing the Republican Party, because it's a two-party system, and that's what we need. Sad as it is to say. So get behind that. Change the party from within. It happened with Trump. It can happen on the local level. So raise up. I just hope I hope that now that the Democrats have control of not only the governorship but the delegates, that they do not implement things that completely restrict our constitutional rights as citizens of the United States of America. And anyway, this is the first video for Second Opinion CSV version. I plan on coming back with many more political and biblical opinions, both based on fact and my, of course, opinion. So stay tuned and come see me again. Thank you.